Hey everyone, welcome to Top 1%. Today's video is specially dedicated to the ladies. A lot of women have asked me, what happens if women lift weights? Do we get bulky? Do we get masculine? Do we lose our femininity? What exactly happens? So I'm here to put an end to all those questions, to all those speculations and those myths, and give you the straight out facts and prove to you that weight training is probably the best thing that you could do when it comes to exercise. This is what most women think happens when they lift weights.
I'm like, let's do some push-ups together. She's like, I don't want to. I'm like, why? We're gonna do 10 push-ups. It'll be good. She's like, I told you I don't feel comfortable with that. I go, why? She goes, I don't want to have big, huge muscles, okay? I was like, it's 10 push-ups. You're not gonna get big, huge muscles. That's disrespectful to bodybuilders to think you're gonna get big, huge muscles from 10 push-ups. What does she think's gonna happen? She's gonna be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah! 5, 6, ah! Look what you did to me! I told you I didn't want to do it, and now look! I'm disgusting! I have to join the bodybuilding competition. I told you it wasn't safe.
It's true, you know it. So let's get started with this video right away and find out what the truth really is. Let's go. Women in general have about 15 to 20 times less testosterone compared to men. And as we all know it, testosterone is a primary hormone that is responsible for muscle growth. And me personally, I've been training for over 6 years. Consistently, and this is a very important goal of mine. I train harder than most people and I prioritize this more than most people would ever do. And even I am not considered huge or bulky or big by anybody's standards. I look like I work out. Most people notice that I'm bigger than the average person, but that's about it. So do you think that being a woman you could get big and bulky to the point where you don't look feminine anymore? That just does not happen. Most of your favorite actresses, supermodels, female athletes, all of them, they look super feminine. They look sexy, as people would say, but they're not masculine. And guess what? Weight training is a pretty important part of their lives too. By lifting weights, you're just going to accentuate the curves that you have. You're going to build muscle, lean mass in the right place, and with combination of proper diet, you're going to lose fat, and overall the result is exactly what you want, to look more and more feminine and to be healthy and have longevity. That's what all of us want at the end of the day, some amount of aesthetics and also to be healthy in the long term. That's what you can expect with weight training. So ladies, this is what you should not do at the gym. This is a mistake that most women make when they go to the gym. They find a cardio machine, whether it is the treadmill, cycle, an elliptical machine, Stairmaster, etc., and then they spend minutes and sometimes even hours on it endlessly hoping to lose fat. Yeah, you're gonna burn a lot of calories sitting on those machines, but guess what? Chronic cardio, doing too much cardio is bad for you. It's going to affect you negatively in the long term. It can cause muscle loss when combined with a severely restrictive diet, which is what most women do, the so-called detox diets and the juice fast, so on and so forth. It's an endless cycle, right? So don't do too much cardio. I'm not saying you shouldn't do cardio. It's good for your long-term health. Your heart is probably the most important organ in your body, but at the same time, doing too much of it is going to be detrimental for you. You'll lose a lot of weight, yes, sure, but what are you losing? Are you losing fat or are you losing quality muscle? Because this is what happens. When you lose muscle through a restrictive diet and doing tons and tons of cardio, you're also hurting your metabolism. Muscle is metabolically active tissue which is needed. Having muscle consumes calories, which means that you get to eat more food without putting on fat, the more muscle that you have. And let me reiterate this again. When I say women having muscle or building muscle, it's not going to look bulky. It's going to be lean muscle that's going to make you look more curvier, and it's going to look somewhat like this, not like those bodybuilders you see on the stage. Those are the ones that are on steroids. You can naturally never look that way. All right, so that's why doing too much cardio is bad for you. Avoid that. When you do too much of that, it chronically elevates your cortisol level, which is the stress hormone, which means that your mood, your energy levels, your overall health, your recovery, quality of your sleep, overall quality of your life is going to decline by a lot, and nobody wants that. The purpose of exercising is to feel more confident, to be happy and enjoy a better quality of life. So doing something that is counterproductive to your main goals doesn't make any sense. So avoid doing that. Also, when I talk about severely restricting yourself in terms of your diet, don't do that either. You don't need to avoid all the foods that you like to eat. Instead, focus on eating nutrient-dense quality food that give your body the nutrients that it needs to be healthy and to be fit. Women also often obsess over their body weight. They're fixated on this perfect weight number. Oh, I want to be 55 kgs. I want to be 50 kgs. it's not the right way to look at it. All right, your body weight can vary. As long as you're healthy, you're looking the way you want to look, you're functioning the way you want to function, it's all good. So don't fixate on one number and stop obsessing over it. When women obsess over their body weight and severely restricting their caloric intake, what happens is you have a negative body image associated with that. This can lead to a host of issues such as anorexia, bulimia nervosa, and so many eating disorders like that. Do cardio, but in moderation. Your main focus should be on resistance training, which is either weight training or doing calisthenics, just body weight exercises where you challenge your muscle, or using a resistance band. There's so many different ways to do it. So you can start off with your comfort zone, slowly build up to it, and then eventually get to proper weight training, which is hands down the most superior form of training for anyone. Whether you're a man, you're a woman, you're old, you're young, all of it. If you're interested, you can also check out this video I made some time back, which is about what happens when kids lift weight. Does it stunt their growth? Watch this video to find out. It's quite interesting. So now let's talk about weight training or resistance training and why it is simply the best decision that you will make when it comes to your health and fitness. If you're still not convinced, let me tell you about some of the benefits of resistance training. It is absolutely unparalleled to any other form of exercise. This is what you should be doing when you go to the gym, or even if you're training at home. There's many variations to do this. The first benefit of resistance training is that it increases your bone mineral density. Especially in women, after you cross the age of 30, your bone mineral density starts decreasing further and further as you get older. This can lead to a host of issues like osteopenia or osteoporosis, which can completely be avoided by properly resistance training consistently. And the second thing is, it improves the quality of your skin and your hair. So guess what, ladies? Just using skincare and hair care products, having a routine set in place for that is not going to cut it. Doing resistance training is going to help you one step further in terms of that. So guess what? You should be prioritizing training for at least 30 to 45 minutes for 3 to 4 times in a week, if nothing else. And the next benefit of resistance training is that it releases a lot of positive hormones in your body and leads to adaptations that will improve your health in the long term. I am talking about hormones like oxytocin, dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins. All of these are very important as they make you feel and look at your very best. And the next benefit of resistance training is that it is very functional. That means in your everyday life, whether you're lifting something off the floor, you're playing a sport, you're trekking, doing whatever, the quality of your movements will be superior. You'll learn how to move the right way and to use your body the right way. When you do that, the risk of getting injured decreases by a lot, and it also improves the quality of your posture. That's very important. If you don't have good posture, if you're always slouched over and your body is not in the right frame, it's going to affect your confidence and your mindset. There's this quote that I truly believe in, and that is, your physiology dictates your psychology. That's very important. So you need to take care of your body so that you can take care of your mind, and vice versa. That's why it's very important to make resistance training an integral part of your life. That's what I've been doing for many years now, and that's honestly the best decision I've ever made in my life. Working out is just as normal to me as eating, as sleeping, as taking a bath, as doing everything that we do on a daily basis. It has to become a part of your routine for you to get the real benefits of it. And trust me, eventually you'll figure out what's right for you and how to enjoy the process. But you need to start stepping out of your comfort zone and putting some effort, because it will pay off eventually. I promise you that. So lastly, before I end this video, I'll leave you with this quote. To look like a goddess, you need to train like a man. So don't shy away from using the barbells and dumbbells, and step away from the little pinky dumbbells and the cardio machines. You can keep some of those cardio machines, they're good for you, but don't overdo it. 80% of your training should come from weight training or resistance training, and the remaining 20% can be with cardio. You follow that and you're gonna thank me later. That's it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, hit the thumbs up, and comment down below what other content you want me to cover in the future, and I'll do it. And share this video with all the ladies in your life. It could be your mother, it could be your sister, your girlfriend, your friend, whatever it is. Share it with all of them, because it's going to help them out immensely. So until next time, take care, stay hungry.